Bodine brings the car, turns hard left, jams on the brakes, and Tim Brewer goes to work on the right front of the car. Mike Hill changing the right rear. Pete Wright and Jack under the right side of the car. They clean the windshield. Henry Benfield, one can of gas. He swings the can across the wall. Second can, this gas going in. They scamper around the left side of the car. That was Brett Bodine's car. You heard some roaring by down pit road. Left front, now left rear tire is on. He is down and away. 20.8 seconds, another great pit stop for the Budweiser crew. Let's go up to Dick Berger in the Walter pit.
Yeah, we're watching Walter make his pit stop, and it's a good thing he is all afternoon. He's been radioing Jeff Hammond saying, boy, this car is a terror to drive. He is really having a tough time with it. Hammond just keeps telling him, hang in there. I know you can do it. Walter says, maybe I'm going to hit something, Walt. And Hammond says, no, you're not. So there he goes, and all they did to that car was change 4 tires. No wedge change for Walter.
Well, Darrell Waltrip has stayed on the lead lap all afternoon. He was 15th before coming in for the pit stop. And now just about everybody who was in the lead lap has been in for service.
Excepting Bill Elliott. I don't think he has been in, or Rick Wilson. Elliott should be coming in before too long.
The back pit shows that Rick Wilson is in, so is Jack Pennington in car number 47. Chad Little, the Bullseye barbecue sauce machine, also now pulling in for his pit stop in car number 19.
That's Rick Wilson behind. He was running in second place before he made that pit stop as a result of the others hitting out in front. We were looking at the crew cam now as they work on Kyle Petty's Pete Pontiac.
Being carried by the catch cam man on the Kyle Petty car. Fuel going in. Tires being changed. Bill Elliott, the leader of the race, is slowing down in turn number 4, and he comes on pit road. There you can see the car full of fuel. Kyle Petty back out on the racetrack. Bill Elliott is in. Dick Berggren is there.
And Brother Ernie with the signboard. Now, before this race, Bill Elliott had only led 3 laps in 1990. Very untraditional for Bill Elliott. He was out of it in Atlanta. What a wonderful run he's had this afternoon from 17th position all the way up to the lead. But right now, the pack is rolling by as Elliott takes his pit stop. He's got a single can of fuel in, second one on the way in, working on the left side tires, cleaning off the grill at the same time. Hurried action, good stop. 23.3 for Bill Elliott. Not a great stop, but a good one.
Elliott back out on the racetrack at lap number 173. We're only 11 laps from the halfway point, and the lead goes back to Geoff Bodine in car number 11. There he is. Right in front of him is Terry Labonte. We're at the Transouth 500 at Darlington, South Carolina, and we'll be back in a moment. With a camera mounted on the side of his helmet. Davey Allison just got into the wall in corner number 4. The second place car loses positions, and he may have damaged that car because it is slowing drastically. He takes the car down off the banking, but a tough break for Davey Allison, who was running in second. Here it is.
Let's see, he slips up into the wall, and right there it looks like he clips it and then back into it a little bit more. He does keep the car going in a forward position, but how much damage did he do to it? Did he knock sheet metal in on the tires? Time will tell.
Here he comes. He's coming in the pits now to assess the damage. Dick Berggren is there. Dick?
Boy, this is a tough break. These guys really had a shot at it. They still may have a shot at it. Let's not forget that they have overcome adversity before. Davey Allison in the pits now. They're certainly going to change the right side tires. Some spoiler damage underneath the car. One of the key questions is, will they be out of here before Geoff Bodine goes by? Allison still in the pits. It looks like all they're doing is those right side tires. That's it. Bodine passes him. Davey Allison has gone down a lap of 15.1 pit stop.
Car spinning on the backstretch.
Caution is out.
57 car Jimmy Spencer in trouble on the backstretch, and the yellow flag comes out for the 5th time this afternoon, and it's been a long time since we had one. Here you can see Spencer's car to the inside of the racetrack against the inside wall separating the track from the pit area, and now he begins to pull away. Now here is Alan Kowicki trying to get a lap back on the leader, Geoff Bodine, but Geoff is going to hold him off as they cross the stripe. So we've had Davey Allison in trouble here in the last couple of laps, and also Jimmy Spencer. There is Spencer's car limping to the pit area after a problem over off of corner number 2. Well, Saturday Night Thunder, which used to be Thursday night, about all the leaders have come in for more service. Let's go to Dick Berggren, who's in Davey Allison's pit.
Well, they think they may have an out of alignment front end. That should be no surprise. Right now, they've got tapes on the front and the back of both front tires. And what they're going to try to do is adjust that front end into proper alignment so the tires are towed somewhere near where they're supposed to be. This is a pretty good way of doing it. It's a little bit faster than the stringing method, a little bit more modern. Boy, what a tough break. Davey apparently just was trying too hard. Got in the fourth corner. They said nothing broke in the car, nothing failed. He just got into it. Davey sitting silent on pit road. Virtually everybody else is left. The only guy on here right now is Kyle Petty and Davey Allison. They've adjusted the front end of the car now. He's going to pull out of fuel, and they send him off.
And Davey back out. We might mention that Geoff Bodine did not pit. Now here is the replay of the incident involving Jimmy Spencer from Harry Kent's vantage point, and he just missed him.
he was waiting to see which way Jimmy was going to go, and he was going to make his decision. All of a sudden, he had to make a decision. Luckily, it was the correct one.
Let's go to Jerry Punch, who's with Bodine's crew chief.
We're with Tim Brewer here in the pits, and Timmy, as important as sticker tires are here, you opted not to come back in. I guess you felt the car's about as good as you're going to get it?
Well, you know, there's 10,000. We stop right now, we get in a situation just like we were in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. Regardless, we've got 4 tires. This place is awful treacherous to pass on. I'll take my chances with 10-lap tires on the front row and, you know, run for the 10,000. But, you know, it's one of those situations. Those guys back there with those fresh tires, you know, they're sitting there with about 6 cars in between us and them, so I hope that's enough pushing.
Well, Gillette right guard halfway challenge here, having a big impact already at Darlington. And Junior Johnson knows how to balance a checkbook, and $10,000 would certainly help him.
Well, when they come around this time, it'll be the halfway point, but the rules say the money is paid 5 laps after the green flies. We are under caution for the 5th time. National Raceway because of an incident coming off of corner number 2 involving Jimmy Spencer. Just before that, Davey Allison got into the wall in corner number 4, and he has been making pit stops since that time, trying to get the problem corrected on the car. Allison's pit.
Well, this is the 4th steer car. When it's towing out, boy, you've got some significant front end damage, so it's going to be quite the miracle if they can get Davey Allison back in this hunt again. He's already gone down 1 lap at this point, still sits here in the pits. Boy, what a tough break for this young man who may well have been on his way to his first win in 1990.
Yeah, it was certainly the best performance that he has turned in all year and was really looking good. He was running in 2nd position when the incident occurred. We are still under caution. We are past the halfway mark, but again, the money of the halfway challenge is not paid until the 5th lap of green, and we will be going back to green next time around. The leader of the race at the moment is Geoff Bodine, and 2nd position belongs to Brett Bodine in car number 26. 3rd is Rick Wilson, 4th is Bill Elliott, and in 5th position is Mark Martin.
You reckon Jeff's going to let Brett have the $10,000?
Not if he can help it.
That's right.
You got that right.
He says, Brett, you're a little bit younger than I am. You'll have your opportunity along the way to get your 10,000. Let me have this one.
You notice that the pace car pulls off of the racetrack coming down the backstretch. And then it gets the field as they come down off of corner number 2. So it is the responsibility of the leader of the race to bring it down at a safe pace.
That is correct. He's the boss right now.
And the fellow on the inside can't do anything about the pace. He has to follow the lead of the leader. That's the 11 car, the red car of Geoff Bodine. The